For an exam that was easy, which shape would you expect the distribution of scores to have? Would it be symmetrical? Would it be positively skewed, negatively skewed, or normal? Now, if the exam is going to be easy, that means that you would expect lots of high scores. In fact, maybe almost all would be high scores, or even all of them would be high scores. You're not necessarily going to expect symmetrical, which incidentally what a normal distribution is. A symmetrical or normal distribution, not all symmetrical distributions are normal, but normal means a normal distribution is symmetrical. Let me put it that way. With the normal distribution, you are seeing 50% are above the average, 50% are below the average. For any symmetrical distribution, that's what you'd be seeing, 50% above and 50% below. So you could have a symmetrical distribution where there's a cluster below the average and a cluster, remember it's symmetrical, so it's got to look the same, above the average. Okay, so lots of people got a higher than average, lots of people got lower than average. You wouldn't really expect that if it was easy. Same thing here. An equal amount getting above and below average, you wouldn't really expect that. So I'm going to cancel out or eliminate symmetrical and normal. So would it be positively skewed or negatively skewed? Well, we're going to have lots of high scores. So that means that when I draw this, I can pile up my frequencies towards the high end and then drop them off down here. So maybe some people really didn't understand the material or didn't study, so there's going to be a few that got lower scores, but many got higher scores. Now, is this positively or negatively skewed? Well, draw an arrow in here and think about where this points on a number line. With a number line like 1, 2, 3, and so on, into the positives and into the negatives. My negatives being on the lower end, below 0, and the positives being on the upper end, above 0. Think about where this is pointing. It's pointing towards the negatives. So this is a negatively skewed distribution. So when the exam is easy, you're going to expect a negatively skewed distribution.